up, marshmallow lovers? So have you seen this trend where they do whipped coffee? Look, it's delicious and I love it, but unfortunately I can't drink coffee anymore. It's been a year and a half now that I've been off coffee, so I have fallen in love with all things cocoa. So I figured out how to do whipped cocoa. Alright, so for this recipe, you're going to need 4 ounces of milk, and we're gonna warm that up in our pot. So, got my little pot over here. You can see my little burner. Got my little pot over here. So I'm gonna turn that on low, because I don't want it to overheat. I just want it to, get nice and warm. So we've got 4 ounces of milk warming. So with that 4 ounces of milk warming, I'm gonna add a little bit of apple spice. So yes, it's cocoa, cocoa's and apples. It actually tastes really good together, but there's no apple in the apple spice. We'll start off with a cinnamon stick. I'm just gonna take this cinnamon stick and break it. Okay, I'm gonna take this cinnamon stick and break it in half. Throw that in my pot. I've got some little allspice berries. I don't know if you can see these little bitty berries, but I've got allspice berries that I'm just gonna put them in the pot. These are cardamom pods, so you can see my little cardamom pods, and that's green cardamom, not black cardamom, and I'm gonna throw that in the pot to infuse it with flavor. I'm not gonna throw my whole nutmeg in there. Do you see my little nutmeg? I'm not gonna throw this whole thing. I'm just gonna grate some nutmeg. So this is a microplane. It's great for grating nutmeg, ginger, garlic, cheese, chocolate, all kinds of things. So this is Caesar. You know I name all of my equipment, and he's one of the first tools that I ever received, and I can see our milk starting to heat up there. So let's get some of that. Nice. Did you see that? Because you can't even see me grating it over on the side. I should have brought my pot a little closer. So I'm just gonna put in a little bit of nutmeg, and then we'll get started on our cocoa. So I've decided I want to create my own blend of cocoa, and this is warming up pretty fast, so I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. So this is Joy Craft Cocoa by the one and only Chef Farrell. That's me, right? And it's real simple. A lot of cocos on the market today, you're going to find they have like corn syrup solids, and they have coconut oil. So I came up with something that's real simple. It's an instant cocoa. I'm using 3 blends of cocoa to give you a richer cocoa flavor. Sugar, milk powder, butter powder, and this one has the apple spice in there. So we're just gonna rip this open, and we're gonna add, so if you have cocoa coming with your boxes this month, this is the cocoa you're gonna get. You're gonna get Chef Farrell's Joy Craft Cocoa, and I'm just gonna add that. And we're gonna add a 1/3 cup of cream. So there's some recipes out there that are gonna tell you to add hot water to melt the sugar in the cocoa. I tried that, it doesn't work. Go with the cream. And we'll just give this a little stir with my spatula here. Just to incorporate it just a little bit. Then I'm going to take my hand mixer. I've got my hand mixer out today. because you will end up with chocolate butter, but you want something like a consistency like this, right? So you know what? This almost tastes like mousse. It's so amazing. Well, I mean, it's very close to mousse. So I'm gonna find my favorite fancy mug and I'm gonna pour out. I should have had a strainer, right? So that I could get rid of all of the cinnamon. Ah, I meant to put in, I took one of my marshmallows, my cinnamon marshmallows from last month, boop, 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 cut it into 4 pieces. Now, like I said, I should have strained this, so I'm gonna just pour nice and slow. Strain out. Woo. There's a little bit of skin. Let's see if I can keep on straining. Then we're gonna add on our whipped. Oh, we could have even whipped this even longer. Look at this. It's like this really yummy mousse, chocolate mousse that's on top of there. And it's gonna fade into it. Oh, this is amazing. How freaking yum is this gonna be? Whipped hot chocolate. So now before you swirl it in, just enjoy some of that yummy chocolate mousse. For sure. So if you're not getting hot cocoa from the Marshmallow of the Month Club, that's okay. You can use this with any instant chocolate that's out there. But again, don't use the hot water, just go straight with the cream. And then mix it in. Look how much fun this is. Whipped hot chocolate. See you next time.